With 3 of 4 Brits safely through to the semifinals of the World Boxing Super Series super middleweight tournament, Star Sport takes a look at their best moments inside the ring. 4 Brits entered the inaugural World Boxing Super Series super middleweight tournament: George Groves, Jamie Cox, Chris Eubank Jr. and Callum Smith. George Groves emerged victorious in the 4th round against countryman Jamie Cox, setting up a mouth-watering clash with Chris Eubank Jr. early next year. Callum Smith outpointed wily Swede Erik Skoglund to book his place in the latter stages, while Chris Eubank Jr. blasted Turkish rival Avni Yildirim into oblivion inside 3 rounds. Hardy veteran Jurgen Brähmer takes on young rival Robert Brandt this weekend, with the final spot in the semi-finals to be decided. Star Sport takes a look at our 3 fighters' most brutal stoppages, as they compete for a chance to get their hands on the Muhammad Ali Trophy. Getty: George Groves, Chris Eubank Jr. and Callum Smith all advanced to the semi-finals. George Groves St. George might not carry the same one-punch power of some of his rivals in the division, but what he lacks in brawn he makes up for with brain. An emphatic body shot saw him breeze past David Brophy in 2016, paving the way for his march toward a world title after coming up short against Badujak some months earlier. The organ-busting blow has become an underappreciated weapon in Groves' arsenal, used to impressive effect once again earlier this month as he saw off the game challenge of Jamie Cox in the tournament quarterfinals. A mouthwatering clash with Chris Eubank Jr. now lurks on the horizon for the 29-year-old, with many suggesting the outcome is too tough to call. Chris Eubank Jr.'s speed and strength became synonymous with the Eubank name thanks to father Chris' reign at the top of the super middleweight division in the 80s and 90s. Son Jr. looked set to continue in the same vein after a jaw-dropping performance against Ivan Jukic in 2014, during which he landed 16 haymakers in just 9 seconds to stop the Croatian in his tracks. A loss to Billy Joe Saunders later that year threatened to derail Eubank's progress, but an 8-fight win streak, including arguably his most impressive to date with a demolition job of Yildirim last time out, showed he is back on the right track. Callum Smith: Liverpool's Callum Smith delivered a highlight reel-worthy knockout of Luke Blackledge last year to catapult his name into the conversation among the super middleweight elite. It was a left hook from hell that connected with Blackledge's chin, flattening the fighter in emphatic style. He outclassed Swede Erik Skoglund last month to book his place in the World Boxing Super Series semi-final, scooping the vacant WBC diamond belt in the process. Related articles.